Good day. This is being recorded on February 28th. This is the reading for February 25th. Today is going to be John 12, verses 42 and 43. Just two verses today. And Proverbs 25. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, or if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Begin John 12, starting at verse 42. Nevertheless, even among the rulers, many believed in him, but because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should put out of the synagogue. 43. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. Okay. Nevertheless, even among the rulers, many believed. That's like Nicodemus and Joseph of Arimathea. But because of the Pharisees, they did not confess him, lest they should put out of the synagogue. Even though they believed in him, they did not confess him. They were afraid of basically getting kicked out of the church. Most of the times, actually, there's no recorded one of a lifetime ban, but there can be like a 30-day ban or until something happens ban. Basically, they weren't allowed to within 4 feet of you or something like that. 43. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. They wanted the glory from man more than the glory from God. Because the glory from man is immediate satisfaction. The glory from God may have to wait after you're dead. Proverbs 25. These also are the Proverbs of Solomon, which the men of Hezekiah, king of Judah, copied out. There's a revival of literary activity at this time. 2. It is the glory of Elohim to conceal a thing, but the glory of kings is to search out a matter. The heaven for height and the earth for depth, and the heart of kings is unsearchable. You search everywhere. You can find wisdom and godly things in anything. You don't have to go across the ocean. You don't have to get a guru from the Far East. You don't have to get a shaman from the Native Americans. You don't have to get a witch doctor from Africa. It's God. 4. Take away the dross from silver, and there cometh forth a vessel for the refiner. Take away the wicked from before the king, and his throne shall be established in righteousness. Get rid of the evil, and you have only righteousness. You get rid of all the impurities out of your life, out of your kingdom. 6. Glorify not thyself in the presence of the king, and stand not in the place of great men. In other words, don't boast on yourself. For it is better than it is be said unto thee, Come on up hither, than thou should be put lower in the presence of the prince whom thy eyes have seen. Yeah, he'll see you being put lower. Who does he think he is? 8. Go not forth hastily strive, in other words, fight, lest thou know what to do in the thereof when thy neighbors put thee to shame. In other words, he goes, look, what are you fighting about? Look at this. Oh, I didn't know. 9. Debate thy cause with thy neighbor, but reveal not the secret of another. Yes, don't reveal any secrets that he tells you. That does not mean you don't file police reports or notify proper people, but it means you don't gossip. Lest he that hear revile thee, and thy infamy turn not away. In other words, go, listen. Don't talk to him. He'll tell everyone. 11. A word fitly spoken is like apples of gold in a setting of silver. As an earring of gold and an ornament of fine gold, so is a wise reprover upon an obedient ear. These are words fitly spoken without hesitation in the proper place and time is like beauty and beauty. 13. As the cold snow in the time of harvest, so is a faithful messenger to him that sendeth him, for he refreshes the soul of his master. Yes, harvest, when it's real hot, snow comes, that feels so good. So is a faithful messenger. He got it through. Wonderful. 14. As vapors and wind without rain, so is he that boasts of false gifts. Oh, I'll give it to this. Yeah, I'll give you this. Yeah. And you don't have it. 15. By long forbearing is a ruler persuaded, and by a soft tongue breaketh the bone. patience. 16. Hast thou found honey? Eat as much as sufficient for thee, lest thou be filled therewith and vomit it. Too much of anything, even a good thing, is bad. I've done that with honey, by the way. It's not a good feeling. 17. Let thy foot be seldom in thy neighbor's house, lest he be sated with thee and hate thee. Yes. Don't keep pestering your neighbor, or they're going, they're over again. 18. Is a maul and a sword and a sharp arrow. So is a man that beareth false witness against his neighbor. False witnesses can hurt you in all kinds of ways. They can pierce you like a sword. They can hammer you with a big sledgehammer, and they can strike from a distance, like from an arrow. 20. Is one that taketh a garment in cold weather, and is vinegar upon nitre. So is he that singeth songs to heavy heart. 21. If thine enemy be hungry, give him bread to eat. If he be thirsty, give him water to drink. Nurture. Give him the basics that he needs to live. For thou wilt heap coals of fire upon his head, and Yahweh will reward thee. Yes, coals of fire is actually a good thing, because they're in a pot, and it warms them, and they're using it to start their own fire. You know, why do I hate him if he's doing these good things for me? 23. The north wind bringeth forth rain, and the backbiting tongue an angry countenance. Like what did you expect? 24. It's better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than a house in common with a contentious woman. Peace and quiet and solitude is better than fighting in a big house. 25. Is cold waters to a faint soul, so is good news from a far country. It just revives you. 26. Is the troubled fountain a corrupted spring? So is a righteous man that giveth way before evil. When you come to a fountain or a spring, you expect cool, fresh water. And then if it's brackish or salty or somehow nasty, you go, ugh, I didn't expect that. Same thing with a righteous man. If you see them give into evil, you expect them not to give into evil. And then when they do, it's, oh. 27. It's not good to eat much honey. So for men to search out their own glory is not glory. Yeah, don't brag on yourself. 28. Like a city broken down without a wall, so is he whose spirit without restraint. If you cannot control yourself, if you do not control yourself, if you will not control yourself, someone else will. I hope you've been blessed with this reading. May the Lord richly bless you. Remember, if you'd like to be tagged when I post these videos, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, suggestions, complaints, or anything else, you may reach me through 810-242-2997. That's 810-242-2997. You can call, text, leave a message, whichever you like. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I.